Okay, so let's start. In the last lecture, we have studied grammar simplification and we had a short introduction of Chomsky normal form and how to convert given grammar into Chomsky normal form. So let's revise it in short. So the first step of Chomsky normal form conversion is nothing but grammar simplification, where we will need to remove epsilon production, we will need to remove useless production, we will need to remove unit productions as well. First we need to remove epsilon production, then unit production, then useless production. Always we have to follow the same sequence. And once the grammar is simplified, then we are checking all the production rules, that those production rules should have of a type that where exactly one non-terminal is leading to exactly one terminal symbol, or exactly one non-terminal is leading to exactly two terminal symbols. So for that we have seen this example where A is leading to BC. Such type of production rules are accepted in Chomsky normal form. One non-terminal leading to exactly two non-terminal, or production rule which can be accepted is a single non-terminal leading to single terminal symbol. Only these type of production rules are allowed in CNF form. Once again, if production rule is of the type A leading to small a, that is single non-terminal leading to a terminal symbol, then there is no problem. We can directly include that production rule in the CNF form. But if production rule is not of this type, but it is consisting of combination of terminal and non-terminal symbol, then what we are supposed to do? For that, what we are doing, every variable deriving a string of length 2 or more, means length of right hand side of the production rule is 2 or more than 2, then in the first step what we are doing, we are converting or we are replacing all terminal symbol with its corresponding non-terminal symbol. Like here we have done, A is replaced with VA, B is replaced with VB, and corresponding production rule where VA leading to small a and VB leading to small b, those production rules we have inserted. For that, again, we have taken one example. Here it is A leading to B, C, D, E, F. If such type of production rule is there, then we are replacing this small c with this new non-terminal capital CC, and this terminal symbol E is replaced with this non-terminal symbol CE, and we are including corresponding production rule. CC leads to C and CE leads to E. And in this way, we are getting only non-terminal symbols on the right hand side of the production. Once we are getting only non-terminals on the right hand side of the production, then we are applying the next step. And what we are doing in the next step? In the next step, we are checking length of these non-terminal symbols. If this length is greater than 2, then what we are doing? We are retaining the first non-terminal symbol. So here it was x1, so we are retaining here x1, and remaining string of non-terminal we are replacing with the new non-terminal C1, and we are inserting corresponding production rule C1 leading to something. Again, for the remaining string, what we are doing? We are checking its length. If it is its length is 2, then it's fine. If its length is not 2, then again for the next substring we will be keeping here the first non-terminal symbol x2, and remaining portion we will be replacing with C2, and this we will continue until and unless we get exactly two non-terminal symbol. Or we can talk in a reverse way also. We will be keeping xn, or let's take an example so that it will be more clear to you. So if this was a production rule where this CC and CE, these two non-terminals we have introduced by converting terminal symbol C and E to corresponding non-terminal symbol. Now here length of production rule is more than 2, then what we are doing? We are keeping this first non-terminal B as it is, and remaining substring we are replacing with C1. But again, for remaining substring length is not 2, then what we are doing? Then we are including a production rule C1 leads to CC, C2. Once again, first non-terminal is kept as it is, remaining is replaced with C2, and in this way we are continuing. So here actually what we are doing, if we will start from the last portion, then we will take CEF and we will club it with one non-terminal symbol. In this way, we will continue in the forward direction. So either you go from forward to or from front to end, or you go from end to front. But always this length of the string should be only 2. It should not be more than 2 or less than 2 as well. Because if it is less than 2, then it should be strictly a terminal symbol, like these production rule. Let's take an example which we have studied earlier for grammar simplification. So I will take this grammar on a next page, so that whole window will be visible to you. Okay, so this was a grammar which we have simplified by applying the steps of grammar simplification, that is removal of epsilon production, removal of unit production, and removal of useless production. And after that, we were getting this particular grammar as a simplified grammar. This thing we have already studied in a last lecture. Now let's see how to convert it in a CNF. So we will go step by step with each production rule. If we will start from this first production rule, S leads to ASB. So first we will need to convert this particular production rule in a CNF form. Is it in CNF form? No. Just a minute. Okay. Yeah. So is it in CNF form? No, it is not in a CNF form, because length of the right hand side of production is more than 2. Then what we will have to do? We will need to insert one new non-terminal. Let's call it as C1 or C0. So what we will do, I will rewrite this production rule once again, and as per the rule, what we have to do, we will maintain first non-terminal as it is, and this remaining portion or remaining substring SB, that will be replaced with a new non-terminal. Let's call it as C1. I will mark this one in a subscript. Okay. And accordingly, we will be inserting this production rule here. C1 leads to SB. So now this one production rule, which was not in a CNF form, it is represented in the form of two different production rule which are in the CNF form. Now this production rule is converted in CNF, so I will mark it in a bold. Now let's take the next production rule. S leads to AB. Now this particular production rule is already in a CNF form, so we don't need to do anything here, because one non-terminal leading to exactly two non-terminal. Let's take the next production rule. Next production rule is consisting of combination of terminal and non-terminal symbol. So if production rule is consisting of combination of terminal and non-terminal symbol, then what we have to do? We have to convert terminal symbols, or we need to replace this terminal symbol with a new non-terminal. So generally we are using the same notation, that if it is terminal symbol A, then it will be replaced with a non-terminal CA. So I will write here A. Now, so first step is applied, that is terminal symbols are replaced with its respective non-terminal. Then we need to insert corresponding production rule as well. So we will need to write here PA leads to A. This production rule also we will need to insert. Once again, we will need to check whether length of this production rule is 2 or it is more than 2. No, it is more than 2. So what we will have to do, once again, we will need to convert, or we will need to modify this production rule. And how to modify this production rule? Keep first non-terminal as it is, and the remaining substring of the production rule, it will be replaced with a new non-terminal. Now this one C1 is already used for replacing SB. That's why here we cannot use 1. We will need to insert a new non-terminal C2, and we will be inserting a production rule. C2 leads to AS. So our final production rule will be consisting of our final production rules, which are in CNF form, will be consisting of CA leads to A leads to CaC2. Sorry, I think we have made some mistake here. Yeah. CA leads to A leads to CaC2, and C2 leads to A2. Once again, this one production rule has been represented using 3 different production rule if we want to write it in a CNF form. Now let's check a next production rule, that is A leads to small a. Now here also in A leads to small a, once again what's happening? A production rule is of the type where single non-terminal is leading to a single terminal symbol. So what we can do, we can mark it as a bold, means it is already in the CNF form. We don't need to do any modification here. Now you can observe here that there exists, or we cannot replace that. Okay, let's check. We will discuss that thing later on. Now next production rule is A leads to small a capital A. Now once again, it is not in a CNF form, and if it is not in the CNF form, then what we will have to write? We will need to replace this A with a new non-terminal CA. Now this production rule CA leads to A, that is already inserted in this grammar. That's why we don't need to insert any new non-terminal for terminal symbol A, and we don't need to insert any new production rule CA leads to A, as it is already introduced in a grammar. So once again, this is a final production rule which is in a CNF, so I will mark it in a bold. Next, okay, this is completed. Next is this production rule, B leads to SBS. B leads to SBS. Then now once again we will be doing the same thing. Since a production is made up of non-terminal, a combination of non-terminal and terminal symbol, we will need to replace all the terminal symbols with its corresponding non-terminal. So I will be writing here a new non-terminal CB in place of B, and we will be inserting a new production rule here, that is CB leads to B. CB leads to B. Now once again, this particular production rule is not in a CNF, so we will need to apply the next step. And what is next step? In the next step, this first non-terminal will be kept as it is, and remaining substring, that is CBS, will be replaced with a new non-terminal. Now let's check last time which number, C2. Till C2 we have used. So now we will be using a new non-terminal, that is C3. And accordingly, this remaining substring will be replaced with a corresponding production rule, that is C3 leads to CBS. So once again, our final production rule will be consisting of these. Let's take a next example. B leads to SBS. Okay, we have done. Now next is, I will copy it here. So we have completed SBS. Next production rule is this, B lead to BB. Once again, production rule is consisting of to terminal symbol. Although right hand side of the production rule is consisting of only terminal symbol, still it is not allowed in the form of CNF, because if length is more than 2, if length of right hand side of the production is more than 2, then it is strictly required to be a non-terminal. Then what we will need to do, we will need to replace this terminal symbol with a corresponding non-terminal CB. Once again, CB leads to B is already included in a grammar. That's why we will simply replace these B with CB and this B also with CB, and we will be using the production rule B leads to CB, CB. Let's move back. Then next production rule is B leads to SB. Again, in B leads to again in B leads to SB. Length of the production is more than 2. Length of the production is 2, but it is combination of terminal and non-terminal symbol. So once again, what we will have to do, we will need to replace this production rule by replacing this B with CB. So I will replace this terminal symbol B with non-terminal symbol CB. Now once again, a production rule is consisting of right hand side with a exactly 2 non-terminal. Since production rule consists of exactly 2 non-terminal, corresponding production rule is already in the CNF form. We don't need to make any changes. So SB we have done. Similarly, we will go to the next production rule. Next production rule is B leads to B. So B leads to B is already in the CNF form. We don't need to do anything for that. Once again, next production rule is B leads to AAS. Now, once again, it is a combination of terminal and non-terminal symbol. If it is a combination of non-terminal and terminal symbol, then what we have to do? We have to replace this A with corresponding non-terminal CA. We have already introduced that production where CA leads to A. So simply what we will do, we will be replacing A with CA. CA leads to A already included in a grammar. But again, right hand side of the production is more than 2. If it is more than 2, then once again we will follow the same strategy. We need to break this production where first non-terminal will be kept as it is and remaining substring will be replaced with a new non-terminal. Now let's check up to which subscript we have used C variables. So up to C3 we have used, and let's check whether C and yeah, this we will be requiring here now the variable C4. Now let's check whether we have replaced AS earlier with any other. C3 was CBS, then C2 was already here AS. C2 was already leading to AS. So what we can do, we can directly write here C2. We won't introduce one more non-terminal. We can directly write here C2 leads to AS. But as we have already written C2 leads to AS, what we will do? We will simply write here C2. So we will write here C2. We don't need to introduce any other non-terminal as AS is already replaced with the non-terminal C2. And our final production rule will be consisting of this. B leads to CA, C2. Now let's check next part. Next part was B leads to A. B leads to A. That is as it is, B leads to A. and it is already in the CNF form, so we don't need to do any modification on this. And next part is B leads to, or next production rule is B leads to AA. Once again, it is a combination of terminal and non-terminal symbol, and if it is combination of terminal non-terminal symbol, then all terminals need to be replaced with a new non-terminal corresponding with the letter C. Since CA is already introduced here, we can use CA as it is, and this will be our final production rule, which will be in the CNF form. Now let's rewrite these production rules. So our final set of rules which will be included in CNF will be, or I will copy it here in the next page, and we will delete whichever is not required. Okay, so till this I will copy. So now our final grammar which is in CNF form. So this was replaced. Now this production rule were also replaced, so we won't require it here. Now this production rule was also replaced, we don't require this. These production rules were also replaced, we don't require. These production rules were also replaced, we don't require. This production rule was also replaced, we don't require. All the rules which were in the CNF form, those I have marked in a bold. So simply those which were not marked in a bold, those production rules I am replacing or deleting. So this is required. This is not in bold, so that will not be required. So our final solution or final grammar which is in the CNF form will be consisting of these many number of production rule. Our original grammar was looking very simple with very less number of production, but as we are converting it to a CNF, our number of productions will increase, and increase in number of productions will make easy to parse this grammar. Now here you can observe there exists a production rule, capital A leads to A. Still we have used this particular new non-terminal CA. Can't we use this non-terminal A itself wherever we were requiring CA? Like here, in place of CA, can't we write A itself? No, we cannot write A itself in place of CA. We will need to use one more non-terminal, because if we will write here simply A, then this A can insert CA as well as it can insert some other non-terminal or some other productions as well, and we don't want that. We want here that this particular symbol should be replaced only with the single A. It should not be replaced with some AA. That's why we cannot write here existing non-terminal. We will need to always use new non-terminal. Although there may be a possibility of using existing non-terminal, but avoid using those existing non-terminals. Now let's move to the next example. So once again, I will write this example in the fresh page so that we will get enough space for explanation. Okay, so once again, we want to convert a given grammar into CNF form, and if we want to convert a given grammar into CNF form, first we need to simplify a grammar. Simplifying grammar means no epsilon production, no unit production, and no useless production. Now here There doesn't exist any epsilon production. Let's check unit production. No, there doesn't exist any production rule where single non-terminal is present on the left-hand side as well as right-hand side. All the productions which are present on the right-hand side are either one or more than one, and it is not consisting of only non-terminal. So it is not having any unit production. Let's check whether it is having useless production. As we know that our derivation always start from the starting symbol S. The grammar symbol S is reachable, and since there exists a production rule, S leads to BA symbol or a non-terminal A is also reachable, and there exists a production rule, S leads to AB. That's why symbol B or a non-terminal B is also reachable. So there doesn't exist any non-terminal which is not reachable. Now let's check whether these non-terminals are terminating and no, or not terminating. Since there exists a production rule, A leads to small a, this particular non-terminal A can be terminated. And since there exists a production rule, capital B leads to small b, this particular non-terminal can also be terminated. And since S leads to BA or S leads to AB and A and B both can be terminated, this non-terminal S can also be terminated. So since productions are reachable as well as productions are terminatable, that's why there doesn't exist any useless production. So grammar is already in a simplified way, and if a grammar is simplified, then we will be applying our next step of CNF conversion. Once again, just like an earlier example, we will be going one by one with each production rule. So first production rule is S leads to BA. Once again, length of production is 2, and if it is length of production is 2 or more than 2, then we will need to replace corresponding terminal symbol with a new non-terminal symbol CB. So we are replacing terminal B with new non-terminal CB, and we are inserting a production rule. We are inserting new production rule, that is CB leads to B. CB leads to B. This production rule we are inserting. Now this was the original rule, and these two are the new rules which will be replaced, or sorry, these two are the new rules which will get inserted in place of the original rule, because these two are in the CNF form. Now let's take the next example, or sorry, let's take the next production rule. So next production rule is S leads to AB. Once again, it is production, length of the production is more than 2, length of the production is 2, and if it is length of the production is 2, we need to replace this A with corresponding, we need to replace this terminal symbol A with corresponding non-terminal CA. So once again, I will mark this A as subscript. So, and again, we will need to insert a new production rule, CA leads to A. CA leads to A. This production rule we will be inserting here. So once again, this was the original production rule which was not in a CNF form, and which will get replaced with these production rules which are in a CNF form. Then let's go for the next production rule, that is A leads to BA. A leads to BAA. So now once again, what we will do, since the length of the production is more than 2, then this production is consisting of combination of terminal as well as non-terminal. What we will do, we will be replacing this terminal symbol B with a new non-terminal symbol CB. Now CB leads to B. This is already introduced in a grammar, so we don't need to reintroduce it. But since length of the production is more than 2, then once again we will need to, I think I didn't mention here the original. I deleted the original production rule, so I will insert it so that we will be always aware that exactly which particular production rule we are modifying. So since here length of the production rule is more than 2, so once again we will be doing the same thing. We will be keeping the first non-terminal as it is and replacing remaining string of non-terminal with a new non-terminal C1. Since we didn't introduce any C variable, so now we will be inserting a C variable here. C1 leads to AA. So once again, our production and CD, and here we will need to write C1. So once again, our production rule, single production rule is represented by using two production rule. A leads to CB C1 and C1 leads to AA. Let's check the next production rule, that is A leads to AS. A leads to AS. Once again, it is a combination of terminal and non-terminal symbol. So we will need to replace this A with a new variable CA, and that particular variable is already introduced in a grammar. So simply we will replace this terminal with CA. We won't introduce any new production rule. So here only one production rule will get introduced here, that is A leads to CAS. Since length of the production is exactly 2, this corresponding production rule is in the CNF form. Let's check a new next production rule, that is A leads to A. Now here A leads to A, single non-terminal leading to a single terminal symbol. So it is allowed as per the definition of Chomsky normal form. So it is in the CNF. We don't need to do anything for that. Let's check the next production rules, which are for the variable B. B leads to ABB. So once again, what we will do? We will be replacing this A with new non-terminal CA. Since once again CA leads to A has been already introduced in a grammar, we don't need to introduce any more new non-terminal. Simply we will be writing here, or we will be replacing A with CA. Once again, length of the production is more than 2. It is consisting of more than 2 non-terminal. So we will need to break this production rule so that it will be consisting of exactly 2 non-terminal. So we will be shifting BB here, and in place of BB we will be inserting a new non-terminal here, that is C2. Since C1 we have already used, we will need to insert here C2, and we will need to insert corresponding production rule here, that is C2 leads to BB. As here C2 leads to BB, length is exactly 2. We don't need to do anything here. And our production rule, final production rule, will be consisting of these two production rules, which will be in the CNF form. Let's take the next example, or a next production rule, that is D leads to DS. So here I will write D leads to DS. Now, once again, combination of terminal and non-terminal symbol, and if it is combination of terminal and non-terminal symbol, then we need to replace this terminal symbol B with a new non-terminal CB. So I'm marking it as a subscript. B leads to CBS. Let's check whether we have already used this non-terminal CB. Yes, we have already used this non-terminal CB and already introduced corresponding production rule. CB leads to B. That's why we don't need to insert one more production rule here, that is CB leads to B. It is already introduced there. Now, next production rule is B leads to, capital B leads to small b. Capital B leads to small b. So, we will be writing here capital or non-terminal B leading to a terminal B. Once again, single non-terminal leading to a single terminal symbol, and hence production is in the form of CNF, and we don't need to do anything for this as production is already in the CNF form. So once again, let's write our final solution consisting of those production rules which are already in the CNF. So once again, I will insert one line here so that it will make us easy to decide which particular productions we need to remove. So this is not required, this is not required, this is not required, this production rule is also not required, this production rule is also not required, this production rule is also not required, this is not required. So that's all. So this is our final solution, our final grammar which is in the CNF form. Once again, here we cannot use a variable a in place of CA, though CA leads to A and A leads to A, but still we cannot replace this CA with A because there exists a production rule A leads to CAS as well. So if this CA is replaced with A, it may create a problem for the next derivation. Similarly, I think we made some mistake. See. Okay, no, it's fine, no problem. So that's all for this particular problem. Now let's solve the next example. And this example, I will require input from your end. So I will insert here page break. Okay. So once again, the same thing we will be doing. We will need to convert this given grammar into CNF. And if you want to convert in CNF, first step is grammar simplification.